Chickadee check.
Chickadee check, 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 check.
Chickadee check. Y'all know who it is, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all know who. Man. Another good day in the world, y'all. Y'all could have been anywhere, but y'all are here with me. We are in the studio. Friend of the show.
Yes.
Y'all see her. Y'all hear the voice. Y'all know what time it is. Damire Major is back in the studio. And you know what? This one calls for a little special here. We're gonna see if we can get these sound effects to work on this episode today. Can we get some applause? We can't get any applause. Okay, you know what? We're gonna do it ourselves. It'll be okay, y'all. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Damire, what's up? How you been?
What's good, Drew?
Man, it's been a minute. Shit.
Yes, it has.
You know?
I feel like I was on like the first season.
You were.
Yeah.
Actually, you were. Yeah, you were on my first season in studio.
Very first season.
Yep. And that kicked off the ground. Shout out to K Fly. He's the one who put me in the studio and told me, he was like, look, man, you got an hour in you, bro. Just kind of do this thing, man.
Right.
And get to it. And then I didn't know I had such a demand for a platform once I went a little dark. And then all of y'all were like, hey, bro, what happened? Like, we got homies and stories to tell. Like, what's good? And I was like, oh, okay, I need to come back. I need to come back heavy. Like, you hit me. The Vision hit me.
Mm-hmm.
A few other people were like heavy in my DMs. It was like, why'd you go dark, bro?
Right.
It was kind of wild. So I was like, all right, time to pick up the pieces. Time to get it back.
You have to. You got to get back on the horse.
Time to get back on the horse. And ever since I did, like, this has been a run. This has been a crazy run. And I love every minute of it. But before you got here, I was jamming out to Intentions.
Oh, you like that one?
That one was pretty dope.
Yeah, that one's fire, huh? Shout out to G St. Rose.
Yeah.
And Torian Entertainment. Shout out to Jason on that one. He actually put that project together.
Yeah, and that one is a 2024 drop, so y'all might get a little taste of that one on this episode here.
Yeah.
But y'all know how we do, man. My brother, my dog, the one and only, The Vision, has provided us with some intro music as always.
Oh, fire.
Yeah, man. You know, I told him his first episode back that one of my favorite songs that he's released so far was MTS Clear. And so I was like, when he came back, I was like, I need this as the intro to my podcast.
Right.
Because I need y'all to know. I need y'all to make it clear that I'm about to make a run this year. There's nothing stopping me this year.
No, absolutely. Amen. God is good, brother.
Like, the way I've got this formulated and planned out, especially once I found out about this space, it was like,
It's a wrap.
oh, I can schedule 1 2-hour block every day that the space is available. Oh, and then I only drop once a week. I'm about to go crazy.
Content for
Days, months.
That's fire.
Years.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Christmas episode is going to be recorded, and I'm going to forget that it's Christmas break. And I'm like, oh, snap, we didn't mention nothing about Christmas coming up. It's going to go crazy, but y'all know how it is, man. I got to put them in. This is MTS Clear by The Vision.
Yeah. Shout out to Foster. Shout out to Foster, man.
Shout out to Foster, The Vision. From filmmaker, turn rapper, turn rock star.
Well, it's not, it's just he's an artist, period, you know?
There it is.
It's just artistry.
I really don't care. I don't care. It's probably best you keep it walking, nigga. Oh no, you cannot compare. Better look in the mirror. I keep my mind on money, nigga, and I always say for the boys over there. I pray they gotta understand me, my nigga. If they don't, I'll make it clear. Yeah, I'll make it clear. Fucking all of my John, these niggas keep ringing my line. I ain't got no time to recline, so why would I even try? Fucking all of my John, these niggas ain't hitting my line. I ain't got no time to recline, so why would I even try? Hey. I'ma make it clear for you. Yeah, I'ma make it clear for you. And I'ma make it clear for you. I'ma make it clear for you. You can't walk up in these shoes and I don't sit up in my chair. Always kept it 100, changing up for the licks. I smell it in the air. Pillow talking here, hustling. I smell it when I see it for the licks in the air. And keep on rocking my John. I ain't got no time to respond. I keep on calling my line. Why would I even try? Cut me rocking my John and she keep on ringing my line. I ain't got no time to reply, so why would I even try? All that shit you talking, nigga. Trust me, I really don't care. I don't care. It's probably best you keep it walking, nigga. Oh no, you cannot compare. You better look in the mirror. I keep my mind on money, nigga. I say fuck them boys over there, over there. I pray they understand me, my nigga. And if they don't, I'll make it real clear. I'll make it real clear. Y'all niggas really want something for nothing, that's right. You sleeping during the day and sleep at night. Now all my niggas got a green thumb. They either blowing flowers or counting them dollars, and that means something. I be on the countryside, I be trying to get away. Ain't try to catch me outside, yeah, I came to play. Go ahead and play around. Loyalty and honesty is what the fuck you stay around. It scares me when your planes, they start to shut up. Then take a peek, you can't be blind, make me fucking wonder. And as you paint your pain through that window pane, it starts to crack from the lightning and the thunder. It's probably monopoly, that's the way you gotta be. Claim to be the bomb like a Saudi beat. No shade, trust me when I say how they look at me the same way. I'ma probably be the next one that they target. All that shit you talking, nigga. Trust me, I really don't care. I don't care. It's probably best you keep it walking, nigga. Oh no, you cannot compare. You better look in the mirror. I keep my mind on money, nigga, and I always say for the boys over there, over there. I pray they gotta understand me, my nigga. If they don't, I'll make it clear. Yeah, I'll make it clear.
Yeah. Y'all know what time it is. It's Growing With Drewski, season 4, and y'all, we are on a run, and we ain't going nowhere. All y'all podcasters who thought we fell off, we are back, planting seeds in the garden, and this time we about to make a big run. But man, today's exciting episode. We got friend of the show planting another seed in the garden. So she's officially a friend of the garden. This is Damire Major in the building. How are you doing, man?
Man, just happy.
There it is.
Happy. Aside from all the troubles in the world, you know, we create our own narrative. So all we can do is, you know, control what we can control, clearly. So with that being said, just working every day just to stay busy and keep my mind occupied, stay productive, and still, you know, working towards the success that we're all working towards, you know.
Right, that international star that we're still building.
Exactly.
Still building, still in the process. Now, you've been dropping some major heat since the last time you were on the show.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, tell us, man, like, the past couple of years, like, music-wise, like, you've been doing music videos. We filmed you at the Halloween bash downtown. Yep. That was crazy.
That was fire.
That was so fun.
That was fire.
Oh, my gosh. That whole thing was amazing.
I know.
That was fun. I miss doing
Don't you love stuff like that? Right.
I miss doing stuff like that.
I know. Seriously.
Like, seriously.
But times are different right now.
They
you know?
are.
So.
They are. But, you know what I'm saying? We got to embrace that, too. Like, I have learned to, I'm just now learning how to come back outside.
Me too, I feel like that.
It's kind of weird, like from being all this like secluded and we were in and then we're out. But then you went right back to like having to go back to work and catching up and no time to really go outside. And so like all of a sudden there's like this thing
it's like a weird
changing. Clockwork,
right?
Yeah. And especially for, I don't know if it's just because we're adults and we're getting older, but it seems like there's this break in time now to where like people say I have old man hours. You know, like I'm in bed 11 latest, and they're like, "What are you doing?"
Especially living in Vegas, that's early.
Yeah, super early.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
then
Especially
like,
for being in the entertainment industry, that's early.
right? You know what I'm saying? So like, what are you doing? You're missing out. Now there are the nights I'm out late. I am wide-eyed at 2 a.m. with a camera in my hand.
I believe it.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not at the gym at 6 a.m. the next day.
Right.
But see, this is why I go and have old man hours, because y'all people at the gym at 5:00 p.m.
They don't mess around. Yeah, they don't mess around.
It is a nightclub at 5:00. Have you been to the gym lately? At like
no, but 5, I need to.
Have you driven past the parking lot? I know
you
are social throughout the day.
I am.
You are a busybody.
Yes.
You network like crazy daily.
Nonstop.
And I know you've seen some of these parking lots and some of these gyms. And
I'm like, man.
Is there an event going on?
Right.
In there? And then you look at the time, it's 5:15.
Yeah, 6 a.m. Everybody's cranking.
Yeah. There's certain times too. There's that early morning peak that right at like 6 a.m. and it's like, why are
like
all of
sunrise
y'all
hours.
here?
Yeah.
And then there's the right after work crowd.
Yep.
And you're like, why are all of
And the traffic
here?
crowd.
Oh, and they don't. And here's the thing.
That's
this
a
is the reason
nightmare.
why
That's a nightmare.
This is the reason why I hate going to the gym during those peak hours from like 4:30 p.m. to, I don't know, like it's like 8:30. 4:30 to 8:30 are like the most horrible times.
Yeah,
in the
that's
world
like a 4-hour block. That's like
because
that's after work hours.
it's the after work crowd. These are the ones who are supposed to be at happy hour.
Right.
But they dedicated their life to being healthy. So now it's happy hour at the gym, right? So there's like 17 people.
No, he didn't. He said they're supposed to be at a happy hour.
Because they come in groups.
Yeah.
There's 17 of y'all at the leg press machine. 4 of y'all are talking. 2 of y'all are doing a completely other different workout.
Right.
One guy's helping out the one guy who's actually working out.
Right.
And then the other couple of guys are on the phone, and you're like, why are all of you here? Like,
if you're not just working out.
There's one person
They're hanging out.
really doing work.
Yeah.
And the rest of y'all are like hanging out. You know what I'm saying?
It's for content. It's for them to be like, look, I'm at the gym. I'm so skinny. I'm skinnier than you.
Tired of these 4 content creator gym people. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I go in the gym. I do create content. I'm not going to lie.
But you're working.
But I'm
and you
working.
go and you get on. Right.
I get in. I magnetize my little camera. I place it on there. I do one set on camera. I pull the camera down. I'm in the middle of my 2-minute rest, and then I keep my workout going. I go to my next thing. I do the same process. Y'all only get 40 seconds per to pull up your camera, do what you need to do.
Right, exactly.
And then take your rest. Get your 2 sets out of there. Get the fuck on.
Right.
Okay? Like, nobody needs y'all here for
just hanging out, right? Taking up the machines.
It just, But enough about me. I digress. Enough about me and my rant
I'm
of
just
the
letting
gym.
you vent right now.
You know what I'm saying? She just let me have my little space
just
here.
Vent.
But nah, man, I miss having Damire around, man.
It's been a while since we've seen each other, period.
Like a minute. Like
I know. That's what happens when you get old. Old people.
Old people, life, kids.
Kids. My daughter's about to be 4.
Yeah, man. And that was wow. It's crazy how much life, and how does that impact you musically?
Well, you got to think. So, last time I was on the show, like we said, it was season 1, a while ago. Right. So, with that being...
It's a totally different Damire.
100%. So, with that being said, I took 2 years off with my daughter. So, we had COVID. Then, going through COVID, coming out of COVID, 2 years off. So, basically... I'm putting in all the legwork that I did right before I took the break from my daughter because she was just too little, She can't talk, she can't walk, she's in diapers, so she was just too little, and I don't trust nobody.
Right, so you're like, let me just dedicate some time.
Well, yeah, so it was either...
Let me be there.
Yeah, and, that meant more to me than the career at the time, you know, it's just what it is, I guess.
That's
you
what's
know?
up.
Sounds crazy to say because ultimately I feel like my career is the most important thing in the sense that it's going to take us to places that we have not been or else could not go if it wasn't for my career.
Right.
So it's definitely very important to me. But in that time, it wasn't an option. My daughter she couldn't even sit up. She was baby.
Right.
You know, so it was just like,
I was like, all right, Mom.
no, I'm not leaving her with nobody.
Time to
know?
mom up.
Yeah, there's just I see too many videos. I see too much of even in daycares, you know, just people abusing the children and leaving them shitty and all kinds. Just no.
All kinds of things that
Yeah.
you like when you see these things. And
Makes you infuriated as a parent. And not even before I was even a parent. It made me infuriated just as a
human being.
As a normal human being at that.
As a human being that makes you so pissed off. Like,
bro, like,
you
are
just
y'all
gonna leave
okay?
this baby here like this?
Yeah. People talking about they're picking their kids up multiple times shitty with, you know, diaper burn, all kinds. I said, that's
Right.
why you don't.
Pissy.
That's why that would never be my kid because I will never.
My
Kid, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Like, my daughter is going to start pre-K and she's about to be 4 and she won't be able to go until she can properly wipe herself, you know, because I'm not having nobody wipe my daughter.
Right.
You know, so that's just.
Ain't
People
nobody
are
going
weird,
to the
yo.
bathroom with you. You got this.
People are weird, yo.
That part. People get strange.
So with that being said, you know, now that my daughter talks and uses the bathroom and, you know,
It's
all that
more a
stuff,
little-
she's potty trained. Yeah. So now it's like, I'm cool. Now I
now
got
that
back
she's
on
little
the horse.
person independent.
Yes. She could be
You
like,
kidding.
Mom, I need this, whatever, you know?
You
so I'm
kidding.
like, Mom, this person hurt me. Mom, this person hit me. Hey, Mom, this is what happened. You know, I'm like, okay, cool. We cool now.
Right.
Because my daughter going to tell me everything. Trust me.
There it is.
You know, so she's my little sidekick. She's a parrot at that. She repeats everything I say. So I got to really watch my mouth. But
That's got to be a change.
yeah, so I've been back now for about a year, I would say. Coming up on a year. Yeah, that I've been back consistently, solidly building myself back up to where I was when I took the break.
Now, how
You
does
know?
how does that work out like for you? Is it working through emotions or is it because you've experienced all this life in the last couple of years, so you've got plenty of things on the brain that you can say.
Right.
But now it's like, is it emotionally like getting back in the studio and writing, or is it like not even the emotional part, the thought process? Okay, I got to make this sound good again. How do I rewrite this? Or were you still writing?
I was
during the
absolutely
break?
still writing.
Okay, so there were ideas and everything.
Yeah,
that was
I
still
was
there.
absolutely still creating and writing. I just wasn't
You were just
being
weren't
active.
laying it down.
Yeah. I wasn't recording. I wasn't doing music videos. I wasn't performing. You know, I wasn't special guesting. I wasn't hosting nothing. I wasn't doing nothing.
So you
like,
just
at
went
all.
cold turkey.
I just completely went off the grid.
Wow.
Yeah, like a cave woman.
So
And then when I came-
we reach out to new engineers, new producers, or do we get back with the old crew and go, okay, we time to lock in?
Right. It was like, you know how that is? Once you drop something and pick it back up, it's not always the same. So it's like partially a little bit of that, but then definitely a lot of new faces.
I know
A
how
lot
it
of
go.
new faces,
Yeah.
you know? Because, I mean, one of those things is, what do they say? It will stand the test of time, right?
Yep.
And that's true with the love. That's true with the family. That's true with the careers. Anything, it will stand the test of time. We will see it. The proof is in the pudding, right?
Right.
So it was one of those things that, while a lot of people were excited for me to come back, it's just what it is, you know?
Right.
You're not the exception to the rule. And just because I feel like I'm super talented, talent is only 10% of the battle in the music industry, entertainment industry, any type of, you know? And anybody that has been grinding this shit out every day, like for real, not just as a hobby, not just they want to go out there and do a rap show once in a while. If you're really living and breathing your career every single day, like some of us are, because we really believe that this is about to pop off for us,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Then you know that consistency is key more than anything, more than talent. A motherfucker with that is consistent will outwork a talented motherfucker 9 out of 10 times. And you'll be like, damn, this motherfucker sucks. Why the fuck is he on TV? You know why? Because that motherfucker woke up every day and sent out those emails and went and did those meetings and went and did those shows and went and did those podcasts and went and fucking passed out those flyers and went and shook hands with those club owners and went and, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Went and made those beats with those producers and went and did those collabs with those artists, you know, and it ripples in it.
Through.
It's the follow through,
And
you know.
did
So
the work.
absolutely. So even though, like I've said, I feel like, you know, I'm a super talented individual, I'm not the exception to the rule. And if I stop being consistent, the world is gonna move on without me, and the times are gonna move on without me. And that applies not just to me; that applies to anybody and anything. Time is not your friend, you know, and you can't get it back. It's expensive, you know. So you have to manage your time wisely, and especially when now having, you know, me having a child and everything. Look at me, I'm over here. We're on the clock time
I'm
right
sitting
now.
there looking at the clock.
Right, we got like 30 minutes left.
This is
right.
going down. I'm like, all right, cool. Let's be mindful of where we're at.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because I do respect. Because, like you said, like even in doing this, it was like, all right, cool. I got a block here. That means I can dedicate this to this, and then when I get done with this, I can dedicate an hour to doing this, and then I can do this, and I can do this, and you don't realize like
how quick the time passes. Yeah.
And like you said too, like if you really want things to pop off, there is no exceptions.
There's none
at all. Like
there's no excuses.
So
I could say the excuse is my daughter.
You got kids, your bills.
None of that shit matters.
Yeah.
Everybody has that. Everybody has that.
And if you really want to do it,
exactly. Everybody has a fucking job they have to be at every day. Everybody has kids. Everybody has responsibilities, obligations. Everybody has things they want. Everybody has things they need. It depends on the person and how much will and drive you have behind you to be able to execute those things. And going back to finishing that last question, like I said, it was just one of those things where even though a lot of people were excited for me to come back, a lot of people, like you said, a lot of people from my original time, you know, when I came out and was grinding, were already moved on to other things, you know. And we still work here and there, but I have found definitely myself working with a lot of new people, and especially more people not from Vegas anymore.
Right.
You know, which is really nice in the sense because it's giving me access to other outlets, other cities, other doors potentially. Like I went to Detroit recently. I've been going out to LA a lot, you know, so things like that. I'm ready to get the fuck on, you know, like this is always home base. This is fam, you know, Vegas is family.
I heard that.
But in order to expand and be able to achieve, we have to jump off the porch, you know, so we could come back and put our legs up. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I'm at right now. I'm looking into going out of the country, you know, potentially Tokyo, Colombia, or, you know, just really grinding out in these other states. You know, I'm trying to go to Atlanta right now. So that's what's up. Yeah, I'm going back to Detroit in December, I believe. I just got a call the other day. So
hey,
yeah,
there it is.
Yeah, because I was out there. Shout out to Jesus. Shout out to Jesus Smokes. We did a thing called
our hard hoodie. I need.
Yeah, this is one of my main sponsors, and
that's what's up.
Yeah, and we went out there, and they flew me out there to do this thing called Brickfest.
Okay.
Which it was like Sada Baby, Y&J, Louis Ray, what's his name? The one that headlined Babytron. Just like anybody out there in Detroit was there.
That's
basically
crazy.
Like almost everybody. You know, there was some people that were big dogs that didn't make it just naturally, but you know, to get a shock of the culture of the city, everybody was there. I shook all the right hands.
That's
you know
what's
what I'm saying. Yeah, so now I have good rapport with these people. Now I can go back and do some of these collabs, some of these features, potentially some of these music videos, and get popping in their city. You know what I'm saying? And you know what's crazy? I realized that, and it made everything seem so much smaller than I thought, right? Because we think, the world is so big and vast, right?
Right.
But even when it comes to the industry, it's only
a percentage.
It's only this big.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you can move and groove and move around it, you shake the right hands, get to the right places, you'll realize that it's just not that hard. You just have to really do it. and learn how to do it, and with the right people that are not gonna fuck
I'm
you
learning
over,
that.
take advantage of you. You know. So with that being said, because when I'm seeing how he booked his artists from how they're popular here, you know, I would have thought that the lineup would have been a little bit different.
Okay.
But one thing I learned, right, while I was out there, that gave me good confidence and made me understand kind of like how things work more in each individual city, is like when I ask him, hey, you know, why didn't you book like, you know, Sada Baby or Y&J to be like the headliners? Because they especially brought the most fans out. They really did, you know. The headliner that he brought out, his fan base is 12 to 24-year-olds. And they're suburban kids. You remember, we're in the heart of Detroit.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So he was trying to get a
whole
venue.
different reach out to go to.
So he was trying to get a venue in the suburbs to go crazy, right? Because of the headliner.
Right.
But he wasn't able to, so he had to do the show in the city. So then it cut down because those parents aren't going to let their children go by themselves to a concert in Detroit.
Right.
You know? So then what he's explaining to me, he's like, because Damire, the reason why I booked the way I did is because Sada Baby and Y&J and them cats, you can go any day of the week and catch them downtown performing for free.
Oh.
Same way you can catch a Damire Major down at C3 performing for free.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So people that are not here in Vegas are like, damn, how do I get a hold of this girl? But same thing. We're out here like, damn, how do we get a hold of Sada Baby? If you only knew, if you're in his city, you could catch the nigga.
Right.
Easy. Like I
Right.
was backstage with the nigga, kicking it with him, but we were at the same concert. We're on the same bill. But in retrospect,
being in that room.
well, he's
was
selling
important.
tickets to the people that can catch him all the time, that are already around him all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So he needed a different approach, I guess. You know?
Right.
So that makes sense. That's like saying here in Vegas we do a concert. Me, I got a good name behind myself, but I still need a headliner.
Yeah.
I still need somebody bigger than me that we could give
That we
2 to
can
5 racks. That's gonna sell our
bring in
tickets
the big-
exactly
bring
that
in the
I can
fish.
open up for. You know what I'm saying?
And
that
then-
was his angle. In that city, in Detroit, in Michigan, that kid right now, as of now, Babytron, is bigger
Right.
than the Sada Baby or the Y&J or the Louis Rays or the cats that have been grinding it out for years that are huge out here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That we would love to have out here.
Right.
But learning that, it just made my mind warp like this, ooh, and made me sink in, like, and made me be like, oh my God. So really, all you really have to do as an artist is expand. Go to these cities, go to some open mics, go perform, shake some hands. Who's throwing the events here? While I was there, I got cards by business owners, bar owners, event promoters, anybody that I could think that, hey, are you doing something here? Let me get your info. Let me get your DM, your number or your card. I'm going to tap back in with you when I'm back out here. When I have a purpose, whenever I want to do something for me.
Right. Like
you know what
now
I'm saying?
when it makes sense.
Exactly. And then
I have this a network.
Exactly.
I can reach out to and be like, hey,
Because
remember when I was out here last time? I'm working on something for me now. I'd love for your support. Oh, well shoot,
see,
man, you were back here last time. We loved when you were here. Boo, 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 boo.
Exactly.
Let's work.
Exactly.
And then, like you said, you keep in contact.
It's the follow-up as well. You got to stay consistent and you got to follow through. So one thing that I've also learned is when somebody's into you, when they open a door, they offer you something, don't fucking lag on that shit, yo. You have to stay fresh on people's minds. So what do? I'm not dumb. I know I'm not in Detroit. So what am I doing? I followed all these people. I've been resharing all their shit, commenting, support. I've been supporting all of them. Hey, Vegas supports you. Vegas supports you. Vegas supports you. Because when Vegas goes to Detroit, I want to know that Detroit supports me. And they will feel that because I've been supportive. I don't ask for nothing, right? This is just how I am, you know? I went out there. I'm an artist. I know what I'm worth, but I'm in their city.
Right.
I could have went in there and been like, yeah. My name is Damire Major. You know, I'm from Vegas, hottest female Latin artist out there. Blah, 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 Queen of Vegas, you know? But then how they going to look at me? They're going to be like, what the fuck?
who is you,
Who the fuck
cuz?
is this bitch? Right?
You came to our city.
Exactly.
We don't know you.
We don't give a fuck. Right. What the fuck?
Look at you like.
Because that's how we would act here.
Exactly.
You know? So what do? I didn't tell one person I was a singer. besides the people who directly ask me, what do you do?
Okay.
Right? So I'm taking picture with niggas, mamas, all kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? By the end of the night, because I'm towards the headliner spot. You know? I'm on the headliner set, one of the headliner set, you know.
So you networking all night?
All night. Everybody and their mama, cousins.
But just chopping it up. Being a person.
A normal person. We're not talking about no music, no nothing. You best believe when I hit that stage, they was like, oh my God, that's who I've been talking to all day?
That reminds me of the Halloween bash.
So
seeing your mama out in the crowd and then you coming out and just like talking to everybody and slapping hands and good to see you here.
Listen, because you have to be a real person before anything. And if you're not, then you'll get raveled into the bullshit. And there's a lot of bullshit in what we do.
There is.
If you can't just be normal and make a normal impression on somebody without trying to flaunt or stunt or create some type of ego, then you're going to always lose because people are going to be defensive about you. But look at that. I hit the stage. When I got off the stage, the love that I got, they was like, what the fuck, girl? We had no idea. Well, why didn't you tell me?
Right.
Oh, that was you playing earlier? I had no idea because the DJ spun some of my music at the festival. But I didn't tell him. I was like, hey, that's me. Hey, that's me right there.
You just still chopping it up.
I'm just seeing how people are reacting to it. They fucking with it. And I'm like,
watching the vibes.
Right. So once I get on, boom, 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 you know, it was nice. It was nice.
Now, does that education that you learned out in Detroit translate to how you now move in Vegas?
I mean, that's just how I've always been. I've always moved like that. You know, everybody knows that I'm like one of the most supportive artists in the city. I don't even have to know you. Even if you tag me in something, I would just repost it because you know what? It don't cost me nothing. It really don't.
That part.
And if you're taking the step to reach out to me, even if I don't know you, and just tag me in something, that means you obviously think I'm worth something.
Right.
So I'm going to give you something worth it back, which is what you're looking for, which cost me zero. Now, sometimes I'm not saying I'm perfect. I don't always, you know, I can't always catch on to everything that's going on. But for the most part, I get asked a lot by some of my peers, you know, why do you go to these little events at these little lounges, and why do you go to these little open mics, and why do you go to, you know, and these little signings at these little clothing stores and stuff like that, you know? Why? And the reason for me is because why not? Unless I have a great reason, like my daughter, I can't get a babysitter or something, why not? You never know. That's what people don't realize. People don't realize is in the smallest settings you'll find the biggest gems. And some of the people that have opened doors for me have been in settings that you would never even imagine. Places and events that people just look at them and are like, nah, that ain't for me. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna support. I'm gonna post for them, and I'm gonna see what's up. Because you never know. You just never know.
Right.
Who can open doors for you, you know? And the problem is a lot of people, especially in this music industry, they're very surface level, right? So if you don't fit their mold in their head of what's cool, if you don't dress a certain way, or you don't talk a certain way, you don't look a certain way, then you're just not worth their time.
Right.
And what a lot of these artists and people that are very shallow and surface-minded don't realize is that the people that can do something for you, they're usually not very cool looking.
That part.
They're usually not flaunting a bunch of chains, and they're not talking about what they can do for you. Or, you know, they're usually very calm, cool, collected, nice people. And once you decide to engage with them, then you find out. That's how I meet most of the owners of most of the brands that support me. I'm sponsored by some of the biggest brands in the game. I'm sponsored by Raw. I'm sponsored by the Honey Badger.
Right.
You know, I'm sponsored by these guys. I'm sponsored by Loud Packs. You know, all brands that are thriving in their departments. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm sponsored by the Dope Exchange that they make my everything like flyer wise and some of my clothing.
Oh, that's what's
you know?
up.
And yeah, no, this is sponsored. This is sponsored right here. They made these for me because they believe in Damire Major.
That's what's up, right?
You know
there.
what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things. Your net worth is your network. So I'm gonna say that again because I'm Hispanic and my accent gets in my words. Your net worth is your network, and if you don't realize that that's the thing, you'll never win in this industry because a lot of the time, taking the quick buck is not. It's a good alternative for in the moment, but if you're looking to build and expand and build and continue these journeys in your career, it's about working at making the connections that you have stronger.
Yeah.
Instead of continuously always looking for new connections and new. It's not connections. My bad. How can I say that? It's like sometimes it's not always looking for new faces. Sometimes it's just really putting in hard work on the ones that you already have in front of you.
Yep. Yeah.
And
the grass ain't always greener on the other side.
it's not.
The new hot producer is only hot for a hot minute, but that producer that you stick with can make you rock forever.
So you got to ask yourself, what is more important to
What's
me?
more important? Is it the new hot thing or is it loyalty?
Exactly.
And building and grinding. Like I look at
People like
artists-
Tech Nine.
Tech Nine, Currency, Larry June.
Love me some Larry June.
Man. LES, Slim Thug, Paul Wall.
Love some Paul Wall.
Like
But it just shows. It just shows.
Like Paul Wall started off saying, like, look, I'll buy a grill so I can show everybody where I got the grill from, and then you just tell me the price and I'll get everybody to come over here.
Right.
So he was even willing to spend his own money
Right.
first. Just be like, I just want a Johnny Dang grill. So when I tell people I got Johnny Dang grills, they know I'm real deal.
Right.
But that hustle in him to put that money in his own hand to go put
money in his hand.
to put money in his hand to then say, I want to promote that, but I'm gonna spend my own money with you still.
Right.
That's
huge. Is that you got to respect that man
you got to.
because he ain't asking you for shit really.
I'm not asking for no favors.
Right.
I'm still gonna spend money with you, but I want to build this up together.
Exactly. He's
And
smart.
I think that,
Smart man.
and I thought that was super dope. And then watching other artists just kind of implement their own ways of like reaching out to their fan bases, I think is so cool. I'm looking at Tyler right now.
Oh, okay.
Tyler, the Creator.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Tyler's crazy.
But
Very eccentric, but
the
insane,
way
right?
he built his fan base,
He's got
he's
that
solid
what do they
fan
call
base.
a cult fan
He's
base.
got a cult fan base.
Yeah.
That is solid. That rocks with
Absolutely.
it.
Absolutely.
But it was doing
and
things
he's
like
pretty
you did.
underground.
But it was doing things like you did. Being himself. He's still a person. I'm still goofy.
We're
Embrace.
all normal people. It's like we glorify these celebrities because how we see them on TV, and once again, excuse me, they seem so far away in our minds, right? They seem so unobtainable. It's like, wow, they're on TV. It's like they're so rich, they're so famous. But then once you get into start seeing how the shit really works, you're like, oh, half of these niggas ain't even making no money, man.
I keep it even realer than that. You still go buy a case of waters. You still got milk in your fridge. You still go buy regular food at the store just like we do. You are a regular person.
Hey, do you bleed when you get cut? Is it red? Was it blue? Okay, cool.
When you went to the barber and he nicked you, you bled, sir, just like I did. So we the same. And that was one thing I got taught by my father very early on in life. It was like, look, you live in Vegas, you're gonna see all these people that you see on TV.
Glamour.
He broke it down. You're gonna see all these people you see on TV, but you have to remember, outside of that TV, they live just like me and you.
Absolutely, 100%.
You're gonna see them at the store When we go to a restaurant, you might see that person at a restaurant.
Eating normally like everyone else does. It's like people are like, oh my God, these people are like gods. No, they're not.
They are regular human beings.
They're just normal people with normal flaws and
They just happen to get paid a lot of money.
They just happen to get put on. That's all it is.
And and they had an opportunity and they took it.
Exactly. And it worked out for them.
And it worked out.
Amen.
Like,
doesn't make them any better than anyone else.
Nah, not at all.
Some might be more talented than others, and that's okay, because that's God-given. But when it comes to just the reality of the perception of life, people got the game fucked up. They really think that things are things that they aren't. And they don't realize that social media is fake, and a lot of these people are posting shit that they don't even own. You know, it's just the facade is real. Fake it till you make it, right? That's what they say. So,
but you know what? I want to get into something that manifested itself during your time off here with some new music.
Okay.
And so, you know, I subscribe and I stream and I play and I download my friends' music. So, like, when I'm on Apple Music and Damire Major drops a new single, I listen to it. So while I was setting up the pod, I was listening to it. This is a dope song. I remember, I am not bilingual, y'all, but I will still bop out and jam out to this. I'm telling you. She's got a couple of them. The one with when you did the remake, the cartoon cover. Inspired. It was inspired by that.
Estoy caliente.
Yeah, that one's up.
Estoy caliente como si vengo del infierno y todas las gatitas gritan quieren.
That one's up, Bob. I'm telling you. But we're gonna get into the new single, dropped May 4th, 2024. Intentions. I'm sorry, with G St. Rose. So before we get into that,
shout out to Cleveland.
Tell us a little bit how that manifested itself before we get into it.
Oh, about that Brickfest though that we were talking about. G St. Rose, he a real one, right? Because you know Detroit and Ohio. I mean, like Michigan and and Ohio right there.
Okay.
So he drove from Cleveland to Detroit to catch my set with some friends.
Oh, that's what's up.
That's a real one.
So
I actually had real friends pay $60 a ticket
to pull up on you
to
and watch
pull up to watch me do some music.
That's what's up.
So shout out to G St. Rose, yo. He's a very talented young man. You're gonna love him on this. So the way that this came about was Jason Barnes. I got invited to the Hideout one night, and they're all like, we need some writers, et cetera, normal stuff, I go over there, and they're all like, hey, can you lay down this hook, whatever, And then they're all like, maybe you should do the hook, because I just laid it down for them to be like how they should do it. And they're all like,
okay, so you were the reference.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was supposed to be. And then they were all like, you know what? Maybe you should just do it.
Oh.
So then I was like, okay, cool. So then it was me and this other artist, Cusino.
Right.
Shout out to Cusino. And fortunately, it's the music industry. Things happen. Two people had a falling out. Right? So I was kept on.
Hey.
And then G was brought on to replace Cusino. So that's how this project came about. Yeah.
All right.
So that's Intentions for you.
All right, y'all. So we're about to get into Intentions featuring G St. Rose.
Yeah.
Mira que me derrite, quiero comerte toda, plain y simple. Ya ves que me vuelve loca. En mi estómago me das mariposa. Deja que te proponga que sea mi esposa. Cadena lujosa, carro caro y toda la cosa. Y fuma, mami, dale goza.
so just let me speak from the heart. Ever since we started talking, you were real from the start. You the whole 9 yards, I peep you playing your part. Paint your body like Picasso with these lyrics of art, baby. May I have your attention? I'm just trying to tell you about my intention. I got what you need if you stress and practice speed with aggression. Nothing more, nothing less. In the city, you get wicked, made me wanna throw my heart away. I'm a boss, I'm a king, I take lead on my section. You a cheat, got her most of mama seat, yeah, I said. I'm just keeping it 100 with the speed, I'm just letting you know. I need a queen, take the seat next to me in the throne. Turning bronze into gold, you know the setting in stone. I'm trying to make your life better, my intention of all.
Tell me what are your intentions? If I'm down, would you ride for me? To my face, you didn't lie to me. Tell me what are your intentions? Are you planning on being true? Or is this just a game for two? I say it's my way or the highway. You a sexy mama, see to bring that ass my way. We sipping margaritas, listening to Wale. You my Lotus flower bomb on the beach in Cali. Dripping hard, I go water, diamond set private. Contemplating with your daughter while we bumping Sade. I'm just trying to get that money, yeah, I get it 5 ways. You know the present is a gift for a not so wide way. Tell me what are your intentions? If I'm down, would you ride for me? To my face, you didn't lie to me. Tell me what are your intentions? Tell me, are you planning on being true? Or is this just a game for you? Baby.
Yo, if y'all don't know, whew, this is some heat right here, man. Intentions, G St. Rose.
I really do like that track.
You know what? It's
And it was recorded at the Hideout, which is one of the best studios out here in Vegas.
nice.
So-
Yeah, it's a bop. It's like it's got a bop enough for you to get up off your chair, pull your lady up, start dancing in the middle, get your little groove on.
A little two-step.
But it's like this is another one. I think we're gonna start another segment called Druski's barbecue playlist.
Okay.
I got a few of them.
I like that.
I got a few of them that are already
Barbecue
lined
music.
up.
I love that.
Barbecue playlist music.
Yeah.
You have to have one for everybody to just have a smooth bop.
Right.
Like a smooth, just background bop.
Yeah,
Or this
just
could
something
be
that's-
like hey, turn this one up, and everybody
yeah,
starts
yeah.
to dancing because it's just
Right,
the
'cause it's
mood
a-
is right. Yeah, this.
Give me
pulls
your
that-
hand. Come on.
Yeah, this pulls that mood out of them.
Especially
know
if you
what I'm
had a
talking
couple drinks in you.
There it
Feeling
is.
good. You're in the backyard.
So-
in the sun, the greenest grass.
about?
The grass is green.
We're at the last 3 minutes. The last 3 minutes because you do have a heart out. We have a
I do.
tradition.
We might
here.
have 8 minutes.
Okay, so we have
'Cause
a tradition.
I didn't realize how close we were. So.
We have a tradition at the Growing With Drewski podcast for this season.
Okay.
The Vision started it,
Okay.
and he was a genius for this, and I love him for it. But I also give credit to Grow This Show. So one of the questions that I have for every guest is, based upon your experience here with me today, what 3 people would you invite to have a seat in the garden? 3
Okay.
people.
Well, this is pretty easy.
3 artists, entertainers,
Yeah.
engineers.
Yeah, this is pretty easy because of the fact that
She
I
said
mean-
this was easy, y'all. I've never
Yeah.
heard this answer.
yeah, no, it's easy for me because like I said, I know those people who are actually out here grinding it from the mud every single day.
Okay.
You know, so my first choice for that would be Chosen Rue.
I've been seeing that name pop up a lot.
So my boy Chosen, big shout
Chosen.
out. You know what? It's crazy, right? Because like you said, a lot of old faces, a lot of new faces, so many new faces. Like me and him been grinding out for over a year, but that's still new in the terms of friendship, you know?
Right.
And you know, there's a lot of people out here in the music industry who obviously just are haters as well, you know? So this dude is really like solid. You feel me? He's a road dog. He's somebody you want to have on your team, you know? And with that being said, he got the opportunity to place one of his songs on the radio through Fifth Element Hip Hop on 88.1.
Nice.
And he could have chose any song in his whole catalog. And he chose the song that he has with me. So we have literally a radio single that's been spinning already for a few months. It's called Cuando Yo Te Amaba, which means When I Used to Love You. It's me, Damire Major, and it's Chosen Roof featuring Damire Major. And yeah, I mean, they played 88.1 usually around 8 p.m., 8:30 is around the time that they spin it. And yeah, that one right there. So with that being said, that's respect, that's a real one to me,
Right.
So, and he has a lot of gems, he has a story behind him, and I think his story definitely deserves to be heard. I mean, he has his own clothing brand. I mean, his YouTube is crazy popping, So definitely first choice, Chosen Rue.
Okay.
Second choice, and we haven't already, I say is King Nu.
Okay.
Okay.
King
Nu is from Chosen's here from Vegas. King Nu is from Jersey.
Okay.
Okay. He's been out here for a few years grinding. I was one of the very first artists that he looked for guidance in.
Okay.
And he used to hit me up, hey D, you come over and just smoke a couple blunts with me and just listen to these songs, tell me what you think. And I'm like, yeah, dog, I got you. I'm hella busy, but I'm going to make time for you, I promise. I pull up on here, pop a couple blunts up in the air, just listen, and give him some real constructive criticism. Sorry, y'all, I'm mad Hispanic. Hella Puerto Rican. I learned how to speak English to be able to communicate with y'all right now. So, seeing his growth and his progression has been amazing. He's hosting now. He's doing his own events. I mean, the dude is just killing it. He's made a name for himself in the city, and he's one of those as well that just, is out there hustling, getting it every day. So definitely first choice, Chosen Rue. Second choice, King Nu. And third choice would probably be J. Raw. So J. Raw is also from New Jersey. He's amazingly talented. I mean, just lyrically, just genius. Like, the kid is just crazy. We have so many good songs together. We have some projects dropping soon. And these are just, just like King Nu, people that really wanted to come to Vegas to make a name for themselves and make it out of their situation, and they have managed to do that. Now, I'm not saying any of us have made it yet. We're all still grinding from the mud. We all living paycheck to paycheck, but when he's out here, he's in Jersey right now. He returns on the 12th. But when he's out here, that boy is out there every single day, networking, hitting that mic, doing shows, doing collabs in the studio. You think he was a Vegas native already.
That's
crazy.
Crazy.
So, yeah, he's been out here grinding for the last 3, going on 4 years now, tough. So I think he has a great story as well. I actually went back home to Jersey and met his whole family. Like, his family sends me Christmas presents. Like, so, it's real. You feel me?
That's what's up.
So with that being said, those are definitely three candidates, I think, right there that have good things to say and interesting stories. And I think those will be good episodes. I'll definitely be tuning in.
That's what I'm talking about.
So Chosen Rue, King Nu, and J. Raw, definitely those are my 3 picks.
That's what's up. And tell the people anything new. What do you have going?
Man, we have so much going. Like just in November alone. I mean, sheesh. Like I have, on the 6th I have music video. Then on the 9th and the 10th, I got elected to be part of the Sessions House. So it's like a 2-day project. They collectively hold artists in a home. They host you. You do activities. We do content. They wine and dine you. And then whoever makes the better song out of the 2, they put full funding behind the music video and the marketing and stuff like that. So it's really cool. I'm really excited for that. That's coming up.
What's up.
Yeah. On the 11th, I have another music video with Marquez, legendary Marquez, MQM. We all know him. He's a very famous photographer, but he also does music.
Yeah.
We have that song Wine Up that's been doing really good through the summer. Everybody was blasting that. What else? Oh my God, there's so much. Just November's crazy. December, I'll be going back out to Detroit with Jesus Smokes again to go host some stuff over there, I believe. And hopefully also perform. And just a lot of new stuff at the beginning of the year. Just, I have a lot of new music. A lot of new music that I've been, like we said, when I took that break, I was just... And now I'm just ready to just like release.
what's
It's
up.
time.
So everybody,
Breakout years 2025.
there it is.
Mark my words.
So tell the people where to follow you.
Everyone can follow me at Damire Major PR on Instagram. That is DAMIRE Major PR on IG. And any other major streaming platform is just Damire Major. I'm on every single major streaming platform like Apple Music, Spotify. I am on YouTube. If you would like, go check out my stuff and subscribe. We got a lot of new projects. I mean, I have so many music videos in my phone that we're waiting for the right time, but pretty soon we're going to be just...
She over here just holding out music videos.
Man, we're going to just be wah. We're
There
just
it
going to
is.
be...
Stop, fuck 'em up.
Yeah. But I love you, my bros.
Man, it's always good having
Thank you for having me back. I mean, it's been forever, so I was glad to, be able to catch up with you.
Yeah, no.
And
when
hopefully I'll be back in
when
another
you
4 years.
No. When you release the next release,
We coming back.
you got to let me know.
Okay.
And then we're going to release it on the show.
Bet.
Premiere.
I'm down for that.
You down?
Handshake.
Let's do it.
Pinky promise.
Oh, I'm with it. Let's
Y'all
go.
see, I got the pinky. I
Right
got
here,
the pinky.
on camera.
Right here. Pinky. Okay. Bet.
Next show, when she releases her next single, she's coming back on the Growing With Drewski podcast, and
We sure are.
we're gonna release this right here on the show. This is gonna be dope.
It's like
Y'all,
this. Boom.
make sure if you see her in the streets, make sure you get one of these because it's got a QR code
Yes,
to
it
get
does.
to all of her information.
And I'm always doing giveaways and just doing events. We got the Pull Up 702,
Right.
which is my event that I host. We have the Pull Up coming, the Pull Up and Sign Up, which is the open mic version of my event. On the 12th, we'll be at Calypso Lounge down there on Pickles Road in Flamingo. Y'all can check that out. And then also on November 15th, we'll be at Mask. We're doing the music video release party for the song Drop It with international recording Bermudan artist Faya Marshall. So he'll be in town laying down some vocals, and I'm really excited for that. Then I'll be going out to Bermuda to shoot some more music videos because we have a few collabs. So yeah, man, I'm just gonna be just continuing to do what we do. You feel me? Oh, and then day before Thanksgiving, we're gonna be out there feeding the homeless. We're gonna have a kitchen, and we're gonna do toiletries and food. I got a bunch of the casinos that donated a bunch of the plateware, and they're gonna be donating turkeys and all that stuff. So
Hey, that's what's
I
up.
might need some volunteers. Just
Hey, shit, I'm down.
yeah.
Day
I'll
before
keep you posted.
Thanksgiving?
Day before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I'm super down for that.
Amen.
Yeah, definitely. Well,
But all right,
y'all,
brother, I'm out. God is good.
God is good. God is
All
great.
the time.
Thank you, man. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for coming and being a part of the platform. We can't wait to have you on again. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we got to let her go. She's got a heart out. She's got family and everything to get to. So
Man,
we
my
gotta let her
schedule is tough.
get the rock and rolling. Once again, this is your boy, Big Druski. You can follow me at DRUSKIMEDIA. That's Druski Media. When you see me pop up, I'm going to be right under. You know who it is. We're not going to give him no publicity there, but Druski Media, make sure you follow because you're going to see all your favorite local talent and even more right here on this platform. And my goal is to reach out to everybody that I can and create this network of family and friends through music, because I think our network is bigger than what we believe it is.
Absolutely.
And I just want to be the bridge to that gap. So thank you guys for joining us. And once again, y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but you've been here with us. This is the Growing With Drewski podcast, and we're out.
My name is Damire Major, y yo vengo aquí to call the shots 'cause I'm the judge, como un referee. Secure the back for mi familia 'cause we gotta eat. You see it ain't shit to switch up the styles. You wanna hear another language?